The lesson hidden in embarrassment. There's a moment every human tries to forget. That instant when something goes wrong in front of others. A mistake, a slip, a wrong answer. A moment of silence that feels too loud. And suddenly, your body changes. Your heart drops. Your face bends. Your mind says, "Please, let this end quickly." But what if I told you embarrassment is not your enemy? What if it is actually one of the most misunderstood emotional signals in human life? Let's go somewhere real. A young man stands in front of a group. Maybe it's a classroom. Maybe it's a meeting. Maybe it's a simple conversation. He asks a question. He knows the answer, but in that exact moment, his mind goes blank. Silence. Too long. Someone chuckles. Another looks away. And just like that, a small internal collapse happens. He laughs it off, but inside, something tightens. That night, he replays it again, again, and again. Why did I say that? Why did I freeze? Why am I like this? And slowly, it stops being about the moment and becomes about identity. I am the kind of person who embarrasses himself. And that is where the real wound begins. Not in public, but in private memory. Here's what most people never realize. Embarrassment is not caused by the event. It is caused by what your mind decides the event means about. Every human carries this hidden fear to be seen and judged incorrectly. So we start performing. We edit ourselves. We rehearse sentences before speaking. We avoid silence. We avoid mistakes. But in doing so, we slowly stop being natural. And the strange irony is this. The more we try not to be embarrassed, the more afraid we become of life itself. Ancient thinkers understood this differently. They didn't say, avoid shame. They said, learn to stand inside yourself, even when the world is watching. Because the real freedom is not being flawless. It is being unshakable in imperfection. Ancient wisdom quietly points to this deeper in the Bible. In the Bible, there's a teaching that says, those who look to truth are never put to shame. Not because mistakes disappear, but because identity is no longer built on approval. Another wisdom says, even if I walk through the valley of shadow, I will not fear. Meaning, even in uncomfortable emotional valleys, a person can remain inwardly steady. Across traditions, the message is the same. Your worth was never meant to be decided in public moments. Dear friend, the real issue is not embarrassment. It is self-observation turned against the self. We don't just experience moments. We judge ourselves while experiencing them. So instead of living the moment, we split into two. The one who acts and the one who watches and criticizes. That inner split creates suffering, not life itself. And this is the solution, my dear friend. Here is the uncommon shift most people never teach. Stop trying to remove embarrassment. Instead, change your relationship with being seen imperfectly. Try this simple but powerful practice. The next time you recall an embarrassing moment, don't replay it to fix it. Replay it to include yourself back in it. Picture the moment again, but this time, mentally stand beside yourself in that scene. Not as a critic, but as a quiet supporter. And say inwardly, you are still worthy here. Not because the moment was perfect, but because you were human in it. This breaks the loop of self-rejection at its root. Because healing doesn't come from erasing memory. It comes from re-including yourself in your own story. Now, my dear friend, let's do something for just 2 minutes. Slow down just for a moment. Not everything needs attention right now. Let your body settle where it is. Take a gentle breath in and release it slowly. Again, breathe in and out. Feel your shoulders drop slightly. No fixing, no analyzing. Just presence. Now bring to mind one moment you once felt embarrassed. And instead of pushing it away, place a quiet sense of kindness into it. And softly repeat, I am allowed to be seen, even in my imperfections. You can say it once more. I am allowed to be seen, even in my imperfections. Notice something subtle. The memory does not need to hurt you anymore. You are not reliving it. You are reclaiming it. Think of a candle in a public square. Wind may shake it. People may pass it. Noise may surround it. But the flame does not stop being a flame. Your essence is like that. Unchanged, even when moments feel unstable. Dear friend, maybe embarrassment was never proof that you are less than. Maybe it was just life showing you where you still don't feel safe being fully human. And that is not weakness. That is awareness. So the next time life surprises you and things don't go perfectly, pause for a second, longer than usual. Not to escape it, but to stay with yourself inside it. Because the deepest confidence is not never being embarrassed. It is never abandoning yourself when it happens. And when you stop abandoning yourself, something quietly changes inside your whole life. You begin to feel whole, not perfect, but whole. My dear friend, I want to hear from you. What was a moment you once felt embarrassed, but now see differently? Did this message help you see yourself with a little more kindness today? Let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for joining me. I am ThePZipporah.